Imagine a world where every day this gets printed with your face and your life on it. Every conversation you have, everything you try to do, it will be captured like you're a hero as an individual collectible. So that's holographic money. Holographic money is an AI overhaul because it's watching everything to put you on the money. It handles security. Because you shouldn't be a slave to the machine, there's no law. It can't punish you. What it can do is tell us what's happening, the AI, and then we'll choose to react. It has an efficient outfit beyond taxes called the spot auction. The spot auction is a great idea. It's really fair. Currently, individuals can buy up hundreds of thousands of properties and then raise the rent to become demigods. And I think that's ridiculous that people should be enslaved because they have the need to live. And so holographic money limits property ownership to 10 per person, and holographic money limits the pay of a CEO to 10 times that which the lowest salaried person makes. So a salary means that you work so much you aren't paid per action, you're paid for your time. And holographic money goes back to everyone gets 333. If you get a job, you keep 333. And the way the markup goes on the job is every item you move or everything you touch in that adds a holographic dollar to it. So I don't believe you should be using water bottles indefinitely. I do like the idea of being able to smelt plastic back down. An expanded sealed plastic bottle is huge. You can make a flotation device out of it. Anyway, holographic money is a new idea, and it efficientizes a bunch of systems. Currently, the money is a slave hoax. It's printed at your debt. When they create new money, they say the people will pay for that money using taxes. So how are you going to pay off with a tax something printed? It's like having a water pump that works on the water it pumps. It makes no sense. So, yeah, it's better to just make the money flat. And it's limited, so it's a 3 for everybody. There's no decimals, so it's $3.33 becomes 333. And then $6.66 becomes 666. And that's the government. The hero money is for people who risk their lives, like they fought a fire for 30 hours. That there's this guy in history who saved people in a sinking bus. He was a swimmer, and he had to swim into basically horrible, murky water to pull people out of a bus. And he did. He did it over and over. He did it like 30 times. That person for that day would have a new print. He would get 999. And all of that money would be about his actions. So he could take that money and save it as a collectible. This is when I saved all those people. Or people who get that money would have a rare collectible. So yeah, holographic money encourages people to live exciting lives. And it also removes a lot of like predatory legal practices. There's a lot of details on how it works, but it's a lot more efficient. And so someone who's like stocking shelves, they would get a holographic dollar for everything they put on the shelf. You know, that would make the items mark up 15 holographic dollars, which would be enough to cover your food for the day and cover your right to live and stuff like that. People being limited to owning 10 properties would mean that like house construction would be something you would win the spot auction and then hire a construction crew instead of these prefabricated houses that all look identical. I'm not in favor of cheaply mass-produced houses done by like a megacorp that they want a bunch of people to, $300,000 wooden monstrosities are canceled. I just basically hate them. So yeah, Elon has agreed that basic income is necessary. It is. Like, do you want to encourage breeding? Give holographic money to kids. People will have kids when they're not desperately nervous about the financial world. You have so many people that are marrying for money. Well, here's the truth of cash. It was printed at your debt and taxed and not given to you as a slave hoax because the people who control the money or the people who mine gold now win. So when money gets to control who wins an election, money gets to control how money works, and that ended in your slavery. Just like how God's about male genital mutilation. So anyway, holographic money is my solution to the world. I'm an object per second speed painter. I have a technique where I do multiple objects extremely efficiently with single motions. And I designed holographic money to be smart like that. It takes everything the world does and makes it super efficient with focusing on what you actually need and what would benefit you. So yeah, if you want to win a prime spot auction, like a 10-year spot auction in an awesome spot, you're going to have to amass a ton of holographic dollars to outcompete everyone else who wants that. So it gives like a survival in to everybody, and it does allow winners to still win, so it keeps the competition. If you want to have a really cool parcel of land, then you have to organize and win a spot auction, but it's limited. When each person can only win 10 per, you're going to find there's a lot more spaces available than when you're letting a megacorp vacuum up absolutely everything and then jack up the rent prices. That sucks. The reason people rent is there are no affordable houses, right? And so there are affordable houses for seniors. If you're 55 or older, you can get these really affordable, like $20,000 tiny homes, which is honestly a lot better than going in 300, 400,000 on a giant wooden monstrosity. I grew up in a giant wooden monstrosity, and they suck. They creak. There's really no privacy. I'm just not with it. Yeah. So yeah, holographic money is my response to the world. I heard everything you said. I listened to every lesson. I read all your books. You're a bunch of liars. You're a bunch of slavers. You want virgin girlfriends and for everyone to do all the work for you. And so holographic money is my efficient solution to that. It gives people protection for their body continuity. New victims can't be made because the AI will tell everyone else they were victimized. And that's going to upset some people. There's a lot of people who rely on nobody being able to know where their victims went or who their victims are. The privacy and private property is to hide things like secret human breeding and stuff. Do you want the perfect woman? Why not breed her? It's a simple idea, and slavers were breeding humans deliberately a long time ago. It's not outside their range of activity to do. Anyway, thanks for listening. We need holographic money basic income. Yesterday, a long time ago, but I'm espousing the idea as the most efficient solution for the world situation that has ever been conceived.